Welcome to this video on the upcoming new moon in the sign of Pisces, which is happening this Saturday, March the 17th. So we have a lot of energy happening right now. This new moon is happening at the last degrees of Pisces, 26 degrees, coupled with the sun at 26 degrees of Pisces. So anytime there is a new moon, the sun and the moon are together, the moon is recharging its energy. So we are really feeling Pisces energy strongly since this is happening in the last degrees. Say hi as you jump on and share this out because I feel there's been a lot of buildup around this new moon, and I've been tagged in so many posts with people asking for insight of, hey, like what's going on in the cosmos? What's up with this new moon? So I'm going to dive in and give you all the details today. As you know, I provide a ton of value in these videos, so definitely share this out. Let's get this information, this knowledge, this wisdom out there. And also, since Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac, this also is about ending. So new moons represent new beginnings, a fresh start. But because it is the last sign of the zodiac, there is this sense of completion. And after this, we're moving into Aries season. We're moving into a new astrological year. So some of the emotions that we're experiencing are very similar to like a new calendar year. Let me know if you can relate to that feeling. It's like this excitement and this buildup of, I know something big is happening. I know I'm going through a lot of transformations, and it's like getting ready for a new start, a fresh beginning. So we're going to dive in and look at these energies. Hi, Katie. Hi, Trish. Hi, Lori Ann. Anna, Lena, Johnny, Ashley, thank you so much for jumping on. We have Teresa. Say hi as you join me. Also, the new moon is a time to set intentions. What are you creating in this beautiful, creative energy of Pisces? Pisces is one of the most creative signs of the zodiac. So also share below, what are your intentions with this new moon energy? So if you are new to me or new to my work, my name is Kara Melendi. I'm a goddess mentor and astrologer. I love helping you co-create magic with the universe by aligning with the cosmic energies. This allows you to work with the energies that surround you instead of against it. As you learn to manifest with these moon cycles, you become more in flow, and you know when it's time to really go within and recharge and reflect, and then you know when it's time to really put yourself out there and put in the work. Hi, Katarzyna, how are you? Ashley is manifesting a new position at work. It's happening. Yes, holding energetic space for you. It is happening. Absolutely. Lori Ann, definitely a new start for me, buying a new home. Congratulations. I saw that on Facebook, Lori Ann. That's awesome. Katarzyna, I have been so creative and so pumped to transform certain areas of my business and life. Yes. So let's take a look at some of this Pisces energy, because with any sign of the zodiac, there's like the shadow side or some of the things we can struggle with, and then there's the actualized high vibe side as well. So part of this Pisces energy, and you may have started to notice this at the end of February and then going through the beginning of March. So Pisces is a water sign. So if you just think of the element water, it blends with its surroundings. So a lot of people during this time, I've noticed, and I relate to this as well, I have a lot of water energy in my birth chart, you can feel a little bit scattered. So you have all these creative ideas coming in, but it can feel like I'm not sure how to apply them, or I'm not sure how to move forward with it. So there can be this sense of being overwhelmed and scattered. Also, feeling really sensitive. Pisces energy evokes a lot of emotion in us, and we just feel things so deeply. Or you may feel like you want to cry over little things that are coming up, or what you would label as little things. Let me know if you relate to that, this sense of like emotion and feeling a little bit scattered. So those are some of the energies that we work with when we are in Pisces season. Some of the other energies that I mentioned in my title is Pisces is extremely creative. This is a very creative energy. It's a very intuitive time. So if you are a coach, if you are a healer, a light worker, basically anything where you're working with clients and you're relying on your intuition to really tap into this energy field, Pisces energy is prime for this. Like I noticed that some of the readings that I've been doing lately, the astrology readings or Akashic Records readings, I've been getting so many downloads and just this energy flowing so smoothly. Pisces energy is prime time for that. Let me know if you're relating to that. Just like really feeling like intuition on point and really being able to tap into the energy fields of people around you. This is how we use Pisces energy at its best, right? We tap into that. because you may be feeling scattered, right? You may be feeling overwhelmed, but you're also going to feel really creative. You're going to feel really intuitive. And what really came to me this morning that I want to pass on to you as well, because I think it's really interesting, the more that you resist this energy of Pisces that's asking you to go with the flow, that's asking you to surrender and to really feel your feelings, the more you bump up into the resistance. And that's where you start to feel frustrated. That's where you start to feel scattered. The more you embrace Pisces energy and say, okay, this is a reminder to just surrender, go with the flow. Pisces is a mutable sign. So regardless of whether in your chart, right, you have your sun, your moon, your rising in Pisces, or any planets in Pisces at all, collectively we're in this energy right now. And it's a reminder that I need to slow down. I need to go within. I need to trust. I need to rely on divine timing. And the more that you fight that, that's where the resistance comes in. So say hi if you're joining now. Lori Ann's relating to that. Definitely feeling emotional lately. Yes, Pisces energy brings up a lot. And we also have Chiron in Pisces right now. So at the time of the new moon, we're going to have the sun, the moon conjunct at 26 degrees of Pisces. And we also have Chiron hanging out there as well. Not right at 26 degrees, but it's still a conjunction. It's still influencing this energy. And Chiron is about healing wounds of the past. So what you may also be experiencing right now is like inner critic or things that you thought you have dealt with coming back to the surface, coming back up again. And I've noticed this with clients as well. They're like, I thought I dealt with this. Like, why is this coming up again? Why are these insecurities coming up? Why are these fears coming back up? Chiron in Pisces can do that, but this is a chance to do deeper level of healing. So don't feel like you're going backwards, right? It's not that you're going backwards. You're doing a deeper level of healing, right? It's like that analogy of an onion where we're always peeling different layers, and it's not that we haven't made progress, it's that there's just more healing to take place. And this is really priming us as we move into Aries season, the new astrological year, a new start. So the more that you're doing the work now to look and acknowledge what's coming up emotionally, to not numb your feelings, which can be the other side of Pisces as well, right? That in the shadow side, that desire to numb my feelings, right? Whether through drugs or through alcohol, just not wanting to feel them. But the more that you have the courage to feel your feelings, the more you're going to be able to heal and really be prepared as we move into the new astrological year. So Lisa just jumped in. Hi, Brianna. How are you? Hi, Brandy and Angie. Hello, Bex. Bex is saying, yes, intuitive readings I've been given have blown wide open. Big stuff coming through so far. Yeah. And that's what we want to use this Pisces energy for. Like really allow your intuition to guide you and to lead you and sink into the power of your feelings. So in your birth chart, if you have a lot of planets in air signs or fire signs, this Pisces energy may be hard for you because it's asking you to feel, to not try to intellectualize your feelings, not feel like you have to understand them perfectly, just to be in the feeling of it. But within that, it opens up, right? All the ways that we can experience intuition, all the different clairs, your clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, claircognizance, those can really be amplified right now. The Pisces energy allows for that. Angie is saying Pisces Aquarius here. Oh, wow. Yes, you would be feeling this for sure because we have the South Node in Aquarius right now. Okay, let me scroll down here. Hi, Sammy from Australia and Asia. Hello. Katarzyna, have been taking steps to trust the universe. Yes. Tanya, totally. I've noticed this last weekend. Yeah. We're really being asked to trust and to surrender. And the more that you follow these moon cycles and you follow the phases of the moon and how the sign that it's in affects it, right? If you're interested in following that, I invite you as well to join me on the Future Life app. Let me know in the comments if you're interested in that or just send a message after. But as part of that app, I do regular updates on the lunar phases and how the emotions that we're feeling are affected by the phase of the moon as well as the sign that it's in, because you may notice that certain energies are a little harder for you than others. So if you're somebody that is very ambitious and you really just like to take action and you want to be moving forward and you want to get things done, when we come into Pisces season, it can feel a little bit uncomfortable because it is a slower pace. And the Pisces energy is that invitation to slow down a bit and give your body a chance to recharge and relax. So last night there was a big storm here where I live. We had a huge storm, and when I actually had a client in the house that I was working with, when initially the lights started to flicker and the power was going on and off, I'm like, oh, this is crazy, not ideal for a session, right? And later that night we lost power completely. So we were in the dark. I had all the candles set up. It was just me and my husband there, and we're like, what are we gonna do, right? Like, we can't see anything. We can't see anything. We couldn't have the lights on. Can't have the TV on. So I set up all the candles, and initially it was that adjustment, right? Because we're so used to collectively, like, lots of stimulation, always having something that we're watching or listening to, like having the lights on, like lots of stimulation. And so it was an adjustment at first, and eventually I thought it was so peaceful just to be there with the candles set up and just being able to relax. And we opened the blinds completely on the windows so we could see the storm outside, which was kind of cool. And there was this sense of peace. And I had one of my clients that lives locally. She actually sent a text message at that time and said, doesn't this storm feel like it's kind of like refreshing and just clearing out some of like the old and the negative? And I could completely feel that and relate to that. Like, it felt cleansing. But basically, like, I realized I like that sense of peace. Once I allowed myself to sink into it, I liked that feeling, and the power came on after, and I still like kept the lights off, and I just wanted the candlelight because there was this sense of just peacefulness. And that's what the Pisces energy is asking you to sink into. Just allow yourself to be okay with having things slow down a little bit. Allow yourself to be okay with needing extra rest. Let me know if you relate to this at all. I'm going to scroll down here. Hello, Rachel and Jamie and Tanya. And is it hard for you to kind of sink in and just slow down a little bit? Like, I'm an Aries rising. So there's a part of my personality that feels I always need to be on the go, that I should be working on projects, I should be working more. But then I also know I need to recharge, I need to slow down. And right now, like, as I'm doing this video today and we're leading up to the new moon on the 17th, the moon is in the balsamic phase. And this is when physical energy is at its lowest, but your psychic abilities are at its highest. So you got to give your body a chance to slow down and recharge at this time, because the energy is going to shift again. After the new moon, right, we're gradually building up to the full moon again, and that's when we gain our energy. And as we move into Aries season, you are going to be asked to really, you're going to feel more energy. You're going to start to feel more bold as the planets move into Aries. And if you didn't take this time during Pisces season and during this new moon to really go within and recharge, it's hard to have the energy then to do the output and to put your intentions into action. So really work in that flow. Tanya saying, this last year I've been learning how to understand the moon phases and the way the moon affects me. It's the most understanding thing that makes sense. More so than thinking you're going crazy. Exactly, right? These energies are happening to us anyway. We might as well surrender and work with them instead of working against it. Hi, Mindy, how are you? So you're Aries, Sun, Capricorn, Moon, rising in Taurus. Beautiful. So I have a really hard time slowing down. I hear you on that, right? Aries, Sun, Capricorn, Moon, that's an ambitious combination. And collectively right now we have Mars in Sagittarius, but around the time of the new moon, Mars is like the masculine energy. It's like the masculine archetype, that drive that just wants to go and get things done. That's going to be moving into Capricorn. So as we move into Aries season, we also have Mars in Capricorn, and that's ambition. That's about progression. That's about moving forward. Capricorn's represented by the mountain goat, and it slowly and steadily climbs its way to the top. So there's no going backward. So the Pisces energy that we're in now is that time to do the healing work. It is that time to do the shadow work, and that can really allow you to go forward. So feel those feelings, be okay with releasing and clearing them. Yeah, and allow ourselves to slow down. Absolutely, I hear you on that, right? The Taurus rising though, Taurus is an energy that likes just to relax and take it easy, so you can draw on that energy. Angie, hello, and Rosa saying, yes, I'm sleeping more these days and waking up late. At night I want to stay up, and then on mornings, yeah, so you're feeling that too, Rosa. So Pisces is a planet that's ruled by Neptune, and Neptune is the dream planet. So during this time, you may be noticing that your dreams are really vivid as well. Let me know if you're experiencing that, really vivid dreams. And I know I work with some clients who get these amazing downloads in their dreams. Like they get these messages that they're meant to pass on to people. It's really cool. So we can have that. Another thing I believe that happens in our dreams is our subconscious is trying to work out certain things that we're dealing with, or certain things that happen during the day. When our body's finally at rest, right? Like our brain's still going to work and it's processing what happened during the day. So that can be happening a lot right now too. Like you're doing a lot of healing at night and while you're sleeping too. And this can have different effects. For some people, they find they're sleeping more and they're just like exhausted at night and falling like right to sleep, having a good sleep. Other people are finding like they're waking up. So there's no right or wrong, but this Neptune energy is definitely going to influence your dreams as well. So really pay attention to that too. I do encourage like having a dream journal by your bed. So when you wake up in the morning, you can jot down your dreams and record your dreams, because you can be getting a lot of like insights and downloads that are coming that way as well. And again, just doing a lot of processing. So is anyone else experiencing that too with their dreams? Just like these vivid, wild dreams? Teresa, my dreams have been insane. Yes, they've been memories from the past lives and parallel lives for sure. Melinda, huge dreaming, lots of working on pain and ideas for the next day. Yes, right? Our brain's still going to work when we're sleeping and it's doing a lot of processing. So that's happening right now with the Neptune energy. So another thing at this new moon is we have the sun and the moon forming a trine to Jupiter in Scorpio. Scorpio is also a water sign. So you can see the amount of water energy that we're in right now. And this is why in the title I said this is a time for visionaries and creatives, and this is a time to dream big. This is another way to use the energy, is to really look at like what self-imposed limitations have I put on myself? What fears are coming up that are holding me back, and really release them. Pisces energy will allow you to see beyond your current reality to what is possible. And I always say that like dreams are the start of any creation, right? Before any manifestation, if first is a dream, it first is an idea. So allow yourself to really dream big, like remove those limitations that you put on yourself. This Pisces energy is an invitation to do that, to think outside the box. And with this trine that's forming with Jupiter and Scorpio, this is really going to help you dig deep. And the more that you use your intuition, the more good fortune is going to come your way. Jupiter is that planet of luck and expansion. So hanging out in the sign of Scorpio, it is about going deep and really allowing yourself to connect with your intuition, to connect with your intuitive abilities, and allow that to lead you, allow that to guide you. And I'm always for intuition. I think intuition is like the inner guidance system that we're given when we come to planet Earth, and that we really need to sink in and trust it. So anytime we have a lot of water energy in the cosmos, that is only enhanced. And also, just to go a little deeper with that, hello for people jumping in. Hi, Kate. Kate, feeling overwhelmed, vivid dreams, resting a lot. Yeah, give your body that rest, especially leading up 72 hours prior to the new moon. This is the time to slow down. Anytime we're leading up to the new moon, it's a time to wrap up projects. It's that time for completion. It's that time to recharge. And then after the new moon, we slowly build our energy again. And because we are in Pisces, right, it is the last sign of the zodiac, there is this sense of completion and tying things up as well. So we're having that feeling, but they go together, right? We have to put an ending to things. We have to have a sense of completion before we can start again. So that energy is really built in as well. And I think it's interesting that the new moon is going to be falling on St. Patty's Day, which is that day of celebration and fun. And it's going to be a high emotional day. So just be aware of that, right? That emotions can be really high that day. And if you can, I would take time to build in some kind of rest and relaxation and new moon ritual before the St. Patty's Day celebrations. Give yourself that time to just go in and recharge, because you're going to find on the day of the 17th, the energy really shifts even partway through the day, because we have the new moon in Pisces happening that morning Eastern time. So it does depend where you are in the world, of course, what time zone you're in. But later that day, the moon moves into Aries. So as the day goes on, we start to notice our energy pick up. And then we also have the move of Mars into Capricorn as well. So you're really going to feel a lot of emotions coming up, and even a shift as the day goes on. So interesting times for sure. High energy times. Ashley, any advice on how to recall your dreams? I sleep too hard, I guess. Yes, Ashley, for sure, for sure. So I'm not a dream expert, but like what I can think of is just have like a journal by your bed to kind of capture it first thing. Because I know for myself, that's when like I still recall them, right? Like I wake up and I think, oh, I'm going to remember this later, but I don't. We go through our day, we forget our dreams. So if you can capture it first thing in the morning, that's powerful. And even just setting the intention that I want to remember my dreams, or if there's something that you're struggling with right now or a certain challenge, even just ask for guidance in your dreams. Ask to receive clarity. Setting that intention is powerful. We scroll down here. Hello, Emily and Amy. So if you just jumped in, share with me what are your intentions for this new moon in Pisces, and share this video out as well, because there's been a lot of curiosity and a lot of people feeling the intensity of the new moon and feeling the intensity of the cosmic energies right now. So definitely share this out as well. And if in your birth chart, if you've had a natal chart or a birth chart reading, or you found your chart online, so if you have any planets in the sign of Pisces, this can even be amplified for you right now, especially if they're near that 26-degree mark. You'll just feel this even more strongly right now. So if you would like me to do a reading for you, I do offer private readings as well, where I can have a look at your chart, have a look at the energy, and see how the new moon, the full moon that's coming up at the end of the month, is really impacting that, and how you can work with the energies. Because this is collectively what we're all experiencing. The next step, and to go deeper, is to know your chart and how it's personally interacting with this, right? And it can change. If you have a lot of Pisces energy, a lot of water energy, these changes and the intensity of your emotions right now and your intuition can be amplified. So even let me know in the comments, do we have anyone here who's a Pisces zodiac sign or moon in Pisces? And I do want to say as well, like, regardless of whether it's your zodiac sign or your moon or your rising, Pisces is in your birth chart somewhere. We have each of the 12 signs of the zodiac in our chart somewhere. And that's why we all connect with these energies. And the more that you learn about these different energies of the zodiac, the more that you learn about yourself, because they're all pieces of you. And you start to learn, what energies do I easily embrace? What do I welcome? Maybe you welcome this Pisces energy, a chance to slow down, to surrender, to connect with your feelings. Or maybe you're really ready for Aries and you just want to be in action and you want to just feel bold and confident and taking action toward your dreams. So as you learn about these signs, you learn more about yourself and you learn more about how to connect with the people around you as well, which is key. Astrology offers so many blessings. Kate, my son was born on the 7th last week, my little Pisces. Ah, beautiful, Kate. Yes, congratulations. I love the pictures you're sharing. They're beautiful, really powerful. All right, so new moon blessings to everyone. Again, if you'd like a private reading, feel free to reach out on Facebook. I'd love to give you the deets on that. And take this time to recharge and really use this energy to be extra creative, process your emotions, and amplify your intuition. This is the energy for all of those things. So sending love and light your way, and I will see you all soon. Bye.